Hi, my loves, and welcome back. So, this is a bit of an impromptu video. I am at a friend's cottage and I was thinking about a few things, and it's so peaceful and serene here that I really felt like tapping in and speaking to you today. I also have my decaf coffee with me, so I'm sitting in front of a beautiful fireplace, a wood burning stove, and I thought, what a better way to connect with all of you today. And so today's video is going to be a bit different, and I want to talk to you about feeling. And I want to take you on a bit of a sensorial journey with me in the world of feeling. So, as you might know, feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. And what you're able to sort of sense, get a sense of, and feel is what you then get to experience. And this is one of the things that really shifts your relationship to creation and manifestation. And I want to give you an example so that this lands for you. I want you to imagine somebody is in the perfect relationship. And they don't feel it, though. They don't feel it. I know I've had this experience with wealth and with money. When I started to have my first 30K months in my business, and I've seen this with clients as well, I felt nothing. I didn't feel abundant. I didn't even feel wealthy. I felt stressed, and it didn't feel like enough. And, I did so much work on myself, thinking that the problem was the amount of money that I had, right? Thinking that the problem was that, well, I need to have 100K months or 50K months, right? And thinking that that was the problem. And then all of that work was really a waste of money and fruitless. And I find this with clients, and I see this so much in relationship, primarily with people where they're in a beautiful relationship and yet they're not able to really feel it. It's one of the reasons that I created my upcoming mistress class called Receive Him. So if you are wanting to attend that, you can click the link below. And all of my programs at the time of this filming anyways, really center around this idea of having a deeper ability to sense and feel. And a lot of this comes from the world of Tantra. So being the person that is able to feel and sense more and equally has emotional intelligence, right? Because the way that feminine energy is taught, unfortunately, is taught as not even really being able to, in some cases, not that this is what they're teaching, this is more so the fallout and what I've seen from clients and such and experienced myself, right? Having these emotions, but the emotions start to sort of take over your life and control you, going from this paradigm of, for many people, again, not everyone, of, having it all together, which is not better than, it's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, to being so deeply feminine and feeling, but equally feeling overwhelmed by sensation. And to be honest with you, it's actually easier to live not feeling that way. It's easier, so much easier. And yet we don't want to live in a world without feeling or sensation. We want to be the ones that govern our sensations. We don't want to be sensationed, right? We don't want our world to be dictating how we feel. We don't want to be walking through the world where we suddenly get a download or a hit or an intuition and it destroys our day. We're feeling too much. It's really overwhelm. And I see this as well with a lot of people that I work with who are deeply intuitive. They really shut it down because it feels too difficult to keep that alive, when actually it's their superpower. Their intuition is their superpower. Your intuition can be used to create. You can actually flip the switch on your intuition to start to create versus just see and sort of receive. And all of this comes from your ability to feel and alchemize your feelings, move feelings, create sensation in your body. And I used to see this through the lens of hypnosis. In hypnosis, this is a technique. There is a technique, rather, that I'm not speaking about the technique in what I'm discussing here. There is a beautiful technique called anchoring. Okay, and it's anchoring sensation. So let's say someone doesn't feel motivated. What you would do in hypnosis is you would get them to access what they sense currently with motivation, which is going to be less than good, right? And then what you would do is you would implant better sensations around motivation or around love. And this is sort of one of the I don't know, foundational tools in hypnosis. It is a foundational tool, let me say, in hypnosis. Anchoring is one of the foundations of hypnotic technique and technique in the world of neurolinguistic programming. I see it very differently now. I see it as creating worlds. I see it as creating a world to step into. I see it as rehearsing a new version of self that you are then stepping into a new world, being in this new beingness, being as her, right? You are opening these new threads of thought and seeing and being, which opens a portal, which allows you, not like a, like a portal in front of you, right? Not like that. I mean, you can play with that if it feels fun for you. But it is a metaphorical portal into a new world, a new existence. That's how I see it now. And your feelings hold the key to that. And so much more. So much more. And this is really just the beginning. What I'm talking about here is barely scratching the surface of what it is to experience radical changes in your world or to step into a new world entirely. And this is one of my absolute favorite things to help people do. And you get to access radical shifts and changes in your world, at the very least, at a very base level, when you access new feelings within yourself. Because what you allow yourself to feel and sense is what you are allowing yourself to have. This is I'm very conscious of the fact that this is a very different style of video. I'm very conscious of the fact that what I'm talking about here is normally what I talk about in my paid containers. And I suppose I'm figuring out for myself what that balance looks like in terms of showing up online and making the kind of content that people resonate with. And, I really want to thank you for being part of that journey with me, because it's one thing to create massive change with people, and it's another thing to sort of make videos and talk about it. And I've been in the world of marketing and sales for a long time. If you know me, you know this. I come from the world of marketing and sales, actually. And I think that our world, even around how this is a complete digression, of course, if you haven't noticed yet. I think even our world around marketing and sales and all of these things has really shifted. And one of the things that I'm really seeking to do is to shift my own business into having conversations, just having conversations, versus, creating content, versus marketing, And I really feel like I am personally in a new era, new world as it relates to this in my own business as well. So thank you for being a part of that. And if you do feel inspired to embark on this journey with me, I can promise you, you will never be the same. And at the time of this recording, I do have 2 one-on-one spaces open if you are desiring to dive deeper and work with me in a one-on-one capacity. Or you can email me, Pamela@theawakenedaphrodite.com, and speak to my assistant or one of my team members, and we can get you set up on my recent mistress class or another program that I have. You can also go to theawakenedaphrodite.com. You can also DM me on Instagram, which is probably one of the better ways to get a hold of me, at The Awakened Aphrodite, although I must say sometimes messages get stuck in the Narnia of the archive folder that is Instagram. And so if you do message me and I don't respond, please know that's probably what happened. And email me instead. And more than anything, I want to know, what have you taken away from this video? What has already, just by watching this video, what has shifted and changed in your life? Comment down below. And one of the things that my clients do inside of our programs is they will type FF, meaning favorite frame, and then they will say the moment, the thing that I said, and they'll quote what I said, rather. And what that does is it helps it land the plane for everyone else too. So I would really love it if there was a specific moment that really spoke to you, if you commented FF below. Thank you so much for watching, and whether it's day or night, I love you, I love you, I love you. I can't wait to read your comments and to work with you.